What's ridiculous about the Bond franchise is that after 5 decades, there's still a clearly defined Bond sound. 24 films, countless rip-offs and parodies, and it still either sounds like Bond or it doesn't. So what makes Bond sound like Bond? What makes James Bond as a franchise really interesting is its patterns. Because it's a film series that's been running for decades without a super strong overarching narrative, we can see its themes and variations. It frequently repeats itself. No fewer than 10 Bond films end with Bond about to have sex on a boat.
Come here.
If you're having a good time, let the captain know and I'll have him steam around in circles.
And sometimes being interrupted.
Bond, what do you think you're doing?
Keeping the British end up, sir.
But it also constantly reinvents itself.
This never happened to the other fella.
It's a film series about
Resurrection.
its music is absolutely no different.
Let me show you something.
At the heart of the James Bond musical sound is a very simple idea. It's not this. It's not even this. It's just these 3 chords, where one note rises and falls chromatically. This rising and falling is more than anything else the Bond musical sound, not just for the scores, but for the songs too. It's actually referenced and developed in 15 of the Bond title songs. It's like a literal musical through line for 007 from the 1960s to today.
But don't go in. Looks at this world and wants it all. So he strikes. And love is a stranger who'll beckon you on.
Of course, some songs completely deviate from this model, but every so often, Bond's music needs to return to this rising and falling motif, especially for moments where Bond's essential Bondness needs to be restated. Take the first 3 songs of the Daniel Craig era, for example.
I know the ringer with the slick trigger finger for Her Majesty.
This was the era where more than ever the 007 franchise tried to recapture the original core essence of the character and his world. What these 3 songs do is quite interesting. They're all based around this rising and falling idea, the musical heart of Bond, but they do it subtly. Instead of this, we get different chords that allow the same idea to be played. It gains in movement what it loses in suspense. It's no longer a spy creeping around, it's an anthem. But the fundamental idea is still there. Watch this.
I know the ringer with the slick trigger finger for Her Majesty. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall.
This is the key to how you write Bond music. You gesture towards the musical heart of 007, but you do it a little creatively.
Resurrection.
Each of these tunes are contemporary in their own way, but by using the 007 harmony, they sound fundamentally part of the James Bond universe, even if we don't consciously notice why or how. And for whoever writes the song for the next Bond film, and the next, the choice will be as it always has been. You can try and do something new, or you can work within and maybe change the pattern a little bit. This is why Bond, as a franchise, is so perfectly of its time and timeless simultaneously. follow the theme, you make variations, and later you return again.